Wishers, you're tuned in to Wish 107.5. Wish time is 7:15, and welcome to the final hour of the Roadshow this holiday Monday. Today, we are commemorating all of our national heroes, but we have with us two musical heroes of all of you out here, the Wish 107.5 bus. We are at Robinson's Galleria, and we are joining forces for the first time on board the Wish 107.5 bus. We have singer-songwriters Morissette and Dave Lamar, collectively known as From the Sea. Hi, guys!
Hello, hi Wishers again.
Hello. So we did preempt this when you were here with Sponge Cola. So this is the surprise.
This is the surprise. And I'm so happy to finally be aboard the bus with my now husband.
Yeah. So there have been a lot of questions actually why it's called From the Sea. So I know the story, so maybe you can share it with everyone else.
I think this is Dave's story to tell because he had the light bulb moment.
Well, so it started when we were planning our wedding film, and we didn't want to just like use like random music, so we're like, let's make our own soundtrack. So when we made the songs, it was like, well, we didn't want to put it under Morissette's name. We didn't want to put it under my name. So like, let's just make like a side project name. And then we're like, okay, we need to sit down and brainstorm this. And it literally took like, not even 5 minutes. We just Googled Lamar. What does Lamar mean? And then it was a couple different meanings in a couple different languages. And I forget which one, but there was one where the translation was literally from the sea.
Ooh.
Like if it's a name of a person, it was like it meant from the sea. So we were like, oh, there. Yun na lang gamitin natin.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Like it was so quick. It was the quickest brainstorm we've ever done.
I know.
And now it evolved because not only was it a side project for your wedding, but it actually evolved into, a whole lot of musical projects and also a concert. So how was that?
That was fun. Actually we didn't even think of putting up an actual concert for From the Sea. Parang we just thought na From the Sea would just be an outlet to just put out music. But of course, with the support of Underdog Music, we wanted to share the experience of putting these songs together and have the theme of as if nasa bahay lang kami. So kaya parang may couch dun. We made Music Museum basically our home. So it was nice. It's a perfect venue, by the way. Also, it's very cozy.
Very intimate.
Very intimate. And that was also the first time na we had a show together our first full show together as husband and wife, as From the Sea, and as Dave Lamar and Morissette.
It was really just supposed to be an album launch. So we were just like thinking of smaller venues until it ended up with like, di ba music museum na lang tayo? I was like, okay, sige.
So it felt like an extension of your home, sharing it with everyone. And something I'm curious about is how do you guys work together professionally? Kasi diba, syempre ang hirap nun because the lines are blurred because you're husband and wife.
Very blurred. Very blurred.
Parang kanina lang.
Oo nga eh. Char lang. Well, definitely, ayun. We have our times when we automatically were in sync na, okay, let's do this. Sobrang sync. And then there are times na because we are two very different artists and people, nagkakatalo talaga kami sa kung anong gusto naming gawin. But I think at the end of the day, we just go back to what's the core for the song and for each of the song and for the project. That's why it rarely din naman happens na we disagree on working on or like having disagreements during during work.
Yeah, so that's for Maury. How about for Dave? That's my side.
I mean, there's always parang there's give and takes for each song, and like I have a very specific way of like writing and stuff like that. But then also, I'm also the type of collaborator which Maury kind of gets annoyed at me with this sometimes, but I like to just throw everything up against the wall and be like,
and whatever sticks.
Let's just see if it works. It might not work. Majority of the time it doesn't work. But then there's like those happy accidents where it was like, oh, like we didn't mean to do that, but that's what's going to go on the record.
Yeah.
Aww.
And so it's just kind of like just balancing, just trying different things and basically, like what Maury said, just what's going to be the best for this song or for this project. And that's what always needs to win, not me or her.
Yeah. And it also comes as for us.
And our
talaga.
studio space is actually separate from our living space. So I think that really helps. It would probably be different if it was like just a room where we lived. But because we have to physically like go to like our studio.
Yeah.
So then that kind of helps separate like the
Everything.
work from yeah, exactly.
Well, at the end of the day, I know you still end up falling deeper for each other.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
No, End Up Falling is the first song that you have for us for today. So are you ready to perform your very first Wishclusive performance together?
Very much so.
Alrighty, so Wishers from the Sea, here is If We Never Happened.
Easy up my heart. The reason why I'm so scared to open up my heart. I go crazy, go all in. I get so hot till I realize gravity starts to kick in. And I still end up falling, as crazy as it seems. The feeling in your stomach, it's so tight, you can't breathe, and I still end up falling, as crazy as it sounds. Even if I don't know if I hit water or the ground, I still end up falling. I still end up falling for you again.
I look way too far ahead, and I confuse what I say with what I said. I lay it all out on the line, so at least you know that it was real for me all this time. And I still end up falling, as crazy as it seems. The feeling in your stomach, it's so tight you can't breathe. I still end up falling, as crazy as it sounds. Even if I don't know if I hit water or the ground, I still end up falling. I still end up falling. I still end up falling for you. Feels like a little bit of deja vu, and I swear that I've been here with you. I do this 500,000 times, cause I can't get you off my mind. The thrill of trying to pursue is showing signs that all this is true. Wanna be the one to love you right 24/7, it's just not enough time. I still end up falling, as crazy as it seems. Feeling in your stomach gets so tight you can't breathe, and I still end up falling, as crazy as it sounds. Even if I don't know if I water on the ground, falling, I still end up falling. I still end up falling, I still end up falling for you again.
Only here on Wish 107.5. Let me do this correctly. That was Still End Up Falling. That was from the Sea Wishers, and more with Dave and Moe when we come back. So keep it locked and keep on wishing.
The Road Show with Alice on Wish 107.5.
Hi, Wishers, you're tuned in to Wish 1075. Wish time is 7:43. We are back on board the Wish 1075 bus at Robinson's Galleria. And as promised, we are still joined by From the Sea. That's Dave Lamar and Morissette Lamar.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we are here and we're down to your final song this evening. But I know that you're going to have even more for our wishers to expect because I know there's new music coming up. So maybe you can tease everyone what's to come.
Yes. So I know this year has been a lot of shifting. Well, the past couple of years naman, ever since the pandemic, I have been going through just taking new routes and trying different things. But I think it's also finally time to be able to put out a new album, as Morissette. Yeah. So we're currently working on that right now, and hopefully it'll be out sometime next year. And yun, we're just very, very excited, especially working on an album or a body of work that's full length. Kasi nung pandemic, we did an EP of just 5 songs, but it's a full length album and it has a lot of exciting collaborations, I would have to say. I'm very excited also. Kaya,
yes. That will come very soon,
Very
wishers.
soon.
If you only knew how much progress they've already done
I know.
with this album.
At
Not
saka
gonna
pag per
spoil.
months, ang bilis na lang yan. So, next thing we know, it's already New Year and then it's 2024 na.
How about you, Dave? Anything you're working on?
I haven't been working on any of my music, but I've been working on other artists' music right now. So as a producer,
Yeah.
and also I'm also producing a couple of
Mine as well.
her songs for this next album of hers.
Even for our friend Marty Franca.
Oh,
Right?
Exactly.
Manager
So-
Mark.
So there's really
And of course, as ourselves as well, Dave Lamar and Morissette, we are everywhere lang din naman. So I hope everyone subscribes and likes the pages and follows our pages for more of our updates. Kaya, yun.
continue to stream because they have been
Yes,
picking up
please.
a lot recently.
Thank you,
so
thank you.
go on and make sure to check that out. And any message to all of our wishers?
Yes, again, sa mga nandito po sa Robinson's Galleria, joining us and everyone who is tuned in sa atin dito sa Wish 1075. Thank you so much as always. And we are very excited for you guys to just to share more exciting stuff and music with everyone. Muli, thank you. Maraming
guys.
salamat.
Appreciate
Daghang
it.
salamat. Yay.
Hey, and thank you for sharing your stories and your music with us. And as the games or the fans of Game of Thrones say, winter is coming.
Yeah.
Here we are with this final song. Maybe you can tell us more about this one.
Yes, go babe.
Well, this is just kind of like the seasons that a relationship goes through, and just how it's if you truly love the person, you'll stay with that person through every season that they go through, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything
And
in
she's
between.
crying.
Here we are today.
And here is Winter on Wish 1075.
All these voices in my head, they whisper and scream and leave me shoulder-red. There's tightness in my chest, slowly turning this smile into something else. Will we pass this test? Been holding on for so long, I would hate myself. And if I lose you to someone else, and I'd start playing games, my heart would be a mess. So hold me when the winter comes, keep me safe in your arms. Our love will keep us warm as we wait for spring. Summer will feel like home as we witness the melting snow. I won't fall for you like an
brewing storm. Take an anchor for our souls, so when the waves hit hard, we won't go overboard. Time makes us fade in the cold. I hope that our love will always be born. Then will be the stories told of unlikely heroes that took all the world. So hold me when winter comes. Keep me safe in your arms. Our love will keep us warm as we wait for spring. Summer will feel like home as we witness the melting snow. I want to fall from you like an autumn breeze. Then hold me in winter. Please don't ever leave me alone. 'Cause I need your body to keep me warm. My heart for you increasingly grows. But weather these storms till we reach the shores. So hold me when winter comes. Keep me safe in your arms. Our love will keep us warm as we wait for spring. Summer will feel like home as we witness the melting snow. I wanna find you like an autumn leaf. Then hold me when winter comes.
Only here on Wish 107.5. Wishers, give it up for From the Sea. That was Dave and Morissette Lamar with their band. Thank you guys for joining us.
The ocean.
The Ocean. Yun na yung official name, guys. All right. With that, Wishers, we close out another edition of The Road Show. Thank you so much for starting your week with us and spending your holiday Monday with us, Wishers. Tomorrow, we will be making our way to a far-off venue. We will be in South Park Center in Muntinlupa, and we will be joined by singer-songwriters Benj Pangilinan and Kai Buizon for tomorrow's road show. So make sure to check back in, Wishers, and hold on for DJ Faye up next on Whispers of Love. That happens 8 in the evening up until 12 midnight. So make sure to send her some love and listen to her whispers. And before I fade into a whisper, something me and DJ Faye have in common is we are both babies of Dear Diet Delivery Philippines. They happen to feed us delicious calorie-counted meals every day. If you want to shed some pounds the right way and get to maintain your weight, try out their sustainable, tasty, healthy, and fun 5-day food plans that can be tailored to your needs. You may contact 0998-565-1176, and you can also follow them at Dear Diet PH on Instagram and Dear Diet Delivery Philippines on Facebook. Dear Wishers, this has been DJ Alice. Always remember that the road might be long, but it's always going to be worth the ride. You're on Wish 107.5. Good night.